This is the Sky News Weekly Business Roundup. I'm Naomi Kerbel, bringing you the big business stories from the past 7 days. Bank of America is fined $16.5 billion, yes, billion, for their role in selling shoddy mortgages. Danish brewer Carlsberg issues a profits warning as Russian sanctions hit sales. Argentina's plan to pay off part of its long-standing debt is deemed illegal. And stay tuned to find out what news Hoovers are just having to suck up. Bank of America shares were up this week after it agreed to pay more than $16 billion to the US Justice Department over its selling of toxic financial loans before the banking crisis. The deal settles charges that the bank misrepresented the quality of mortgage-backed securities that it sold to investors. It's a bitter pill for the bank after its decision in 2008 to buy two companies, Countrywide Financial and Merrill Lynch, as they teetered on the edge of collapse. The settlement is made up of a cash penalty as well as several $billion in relief to struggling homeowners.
The real culprit here was a business called Countrywide Financial, which Bank of America snapped up during the financial crisis. It also bought Merrill Lynch, which is slightly less implicated in this particular type of offence. And one of the reasons why this has taken such a long time to reach this agreement is because Bank of America has said to the Department of Justice, look, we bought these businesses partly at the behest of the US government at the time.
Carlsberg has warned its sales are going to deteriorate as Russian sanctions bite. The brewer, which is the world's third largest, controls more than a third of the country's lager market. The profits warning came after the European Commission said it would offer compensation for EU fruit and vegetable producers impacted by Russia's ban on imports. And McDonald's got drawn into the sanctions row after Russia's food safety watchdog shut down 4 restaurants in Moscow. The agency denied it was an act of revenge and said the closures were because of complaints from customers on quality and safety. A judge in New York ruled this week that plans by Argentina to restructure its national debt are illegal. President Cristina Fernandez has made an offer to the owners of Argentinian government bonds to swap them for a new locally issued alternative, but the US judge said the plan was lawless and would violate orders he imposed after the last default back in 2002, that investors who lost out then would get their money back first. Lego Group is planning on building a 23-metre-tall house resembling a giant stack of bricks, which will be used as an interactive exhibition centre. The site in Denmark is in the hometown of its founder, who started making the toys in 1932. Lego is now an international business worth more than £600 million.
That was developed by Warner Brothers, just like the Legoland theme parks are operated by Merlin Entertainment, and some of our video games that have also been very successful have been developed by other companies. But I think what we're trying to do is to stay very focused on the physical Lego bricks and make sure that's a superb experience. And then we're really glad when people are picking that up and making it something astonishing.
Well, that's almost all we've got time for, but before I go, my favourite story of the week. If you're in the market for a good, strong vacuum cleaner, you'd better get moving, because from September the 1st, any with motors greater than 1,600 watts will be disappearing from shelves across the EU. And from 2017, that'll be reduced to 900 watts. Best get the dustpan and brush out. Well, that's it for this week's Business Roundup with me, Naomi Kerbel. For more on those stories and more, check out skynews.com or the Sky News for iPad app. And do get in touch via Twitter. I'm at SkyNKTweets and the team is at Sky News Biz.